Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 227 today. Hope you're all doing well. Today I've got a fun one for you because we've got a couple of days worth of the daily packs to catch up on. My first few games of Premier League TOTS Foot Champs, and then a big SBC to complete the episode. I mean, sounds pretty good to me, right? I hope you enjoy. If you do me a small favor, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. Thank you. So we're going to get started. Obviously, this week it looks like we're getting 84 times 7s every day. That's all right. I actually quite like these ones. I think that they're pretty good value for money. I mean, they cost exactly the same as an 83 times 10, right? But you get rid of a chunk of 83s, obviously, that just cannot feature in the pack. So I'm fairly happy with that. Obviously, we've also got like daily play objectives. We've got daily login SBC objectives. So in a few days' time, we'll probably reap the rewards of the overall reward from those objectives. I do, in some sort of pack here, end up getting my first TOTS of the episode. It is a Danish winger from, is that Anderlecht? Is that the correct badge? It's 88 rated Drea. Now I'm seeing Boras in that face. Yeah, anybody else? Anyone else seeing Boras? I can't not see Boras in that one. But yeah, let me know what you think. And then carrying on throughout it, I end up getting myself a Dewsbury Hall of Leicester, who is. Oh, I mean, I'm filming this at 10:30 on Monday morning, so 2 hours before the video goes out. Leicester do play tonight. If they are able to win, they will be crowned champions of the championship, and then Ipswich play tomorrow night. I'm going to go away to Coventry. We obviously got a point the other night away at Hull, which was actually a really good point in the end, but a crazy game of football that ended 3-3 and was just an unreal one to watch if you're a neutral. I was sat there absolutely bricking it, but it was a really, really crazy game of football, and Hull are a seriously decent side with a crazy attack. So for us to not go and lose there under all the pressure we're under at the moment is quite big, I think. And where it stands at the moment for Ipswich Town, if we can get a point against Coventry, we take it into the final day of the season on our terms, and all we've got to do is match Leeds, and we would go up to the Premier League, which is, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I hope it happens. I hope for the lads that have put in so much effort and stuff, I hope it happens for them. So there's another team of the season for us, Cucho Hernandez, and some other walkouts and stuff in this pack right here. And I end up putting in the squads for, is it the 83 times 7, but for just the Premier League and Women's Premier League. So I thought that could narrow down my chances of hopefully packing a team of the season, right? It is an expensive one, but I'm going to do it anyway. We end up getting a double walkout here in our 84 times 7. It is Lavelle and Mappy Lyon. You don't often get Mappy Lyon. It's always Irene Paredes. But I don't often get the 89 rated Spanish centre-back from Barca. So that's quite nice. It's great fodder, of course. And then the other 85 rated squad. So for this 83 times 7, you need 2 85 rated squads and 1 team of the week or TOTS, which is quite a lot. But if you can get something from it, then obviously you'll be buzzing. But let's open it up now. And what am I seeing? I am seeing blue. Excellent. English striker from Arsenal. Okay, so that's going to be a TOTS Moments Triple Playstyle Plus Alessia Russo. So, yeah, I mean, it's a TOTS Moments. It's not a proper TOTS. I guess that also means that this is the only blue in the pack, right? Because it was no double walkout type thing. And it is. So was that worth 2 85 rated squads and a special card? Probably not. But if you were to pack a Van Dijk or something from it, you would be buzzing, wouldn't you? So I actually end up getting a team of the season from one of my daily gold upgrade SBC packs. I end up getting Wubben Moy from Arsenal Women as well, 90 rated centre back with triple play styles as well. I mean, if she was a midfielder, right, with technical plus, ping pass plus, and intercept plus, she'd probably be unreal. Unfortunately, she's only got centre-back on her card. And there, I probably have got better midfielders. Like Havertz is definitely better than this card. It's only 3-star as well. But some really nice play styles on that card right there. So let's absolutely annihilate 10 little player picks right here. See if we can get a blue along the way. It started off with a couple 85s and an 87 Rolfo. So this is a good little batch, I would say, even if we don't really get much more. I'm still looking for a blue. Oh, it's Dewsbury Hall duplicate. But tidy, you know, I got myself another 51 players out of that because I'm going to put it straight into the exchange. And then we end with the daily Luka Modric as well. So 2 walkouts, a team of the season walkout, couple 85s, a very, very good batch of 10 80-plus player picks. Of course, tonight is the night that they will refresh. I hope we get at least like 81 plus player picks or something. Hopefully we get player picks with Prem Tots and not just double upgrades or something. That would be quite frustrating. I love doing a whole batch of player picks, you know. Get myself a little Odegaard in this pack right here. Not a good 84x7, to be honest, but you know, sometimes they're not amazing. I think we're on to the next day's batch now, right? So last night's batch. So I'm busy putting informs into this. Of course, I've got quite a lot built up, quite a lot of stock built up in my team of the weeks. No blue again from the next 84x7, but we can get ourselves a double walkout with Irene Paredes again. We're used to seeing her. And then who's the double walkout then? Can we get someone nice and high rated, please? Ruben Diaz. Nice, 89 overall rating. No inclusion in Premier League team of the season, of course, this year, Ruben Diaz, but does still have his team of the year card if you were looking to get a really good version of him, of course. So I put some players there into exchanges and other little bits and bobs here and there. And then a tradable team of the week pack ends up getting me. It's the first one of these I've done. It gets me an 87 rated Sergio Ramos, which is 40 to 50k. And I was like, well, I'll take the coins for that then. Nice one. Thank you very much. I already own him in the club. You can currently turn this guy into a 92 rated TOTS item with one of the Evos, so that might be why he's worth a bit. In general, I wouldn't have thought informs were worth that much, but maybe they are. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked the tradable price of those for ages because I've always had so many untradable ones in the club. So from a exchange pack, we get ourselves an 86 Pareo. He's normally a duplicate. Yeah, he's a duplicate again. We've normally always got Pareo in the club, right? He seems to go into an SBC every day. Yeah, I've still got one in the club. And then my final 84x7 for this one is not blue again, unfortunately. Hopefully a double walkout. Yes, a double walkout with Delict. Delict and a Wendy Renard. I mean, I won't complain with a double walkout. I just today my 84x7s were allergic to getting blues, so that kind of sucks. And only one card that isn't a duplicate in this batch, so that was a bit of a weird one. And only one tradable there as well. So I ended up putting some cards into some different bits and bobs, probably team of the week player pick, this and that, and probably an exchange for like Renard and stuff. What are we going to get from the team of the week player pick then? I must have opened over 100 of these now. Still no sight of a of Mbappe. I'm now at nearly May, and I've not packed a single version of Mbappe on this game this year, which is kind of crazy. Also not packed Sam Kerr or Pateas. So yeah, there's still some pretty rare cards out there that I haven't managed to get my hands on. We complete the Football Shirt Friday objective, which of course is for the Bobby Moore Fund, and we get a free 91 rated Bobby Moore out of it, which is really cool. I thought about potentially keeping this guy in case we could Evo him down the line, but I think you'll find that later on, even in this episode, I actually use him as fodder for part of the Konate SBC. So that didn't last long, did it? But yeah, I mean, to get that Konate SBC done that I do decide to do towards the end of this episode, you're going to have to say goodbye to some high-rated cards from your club, right? It is just a fact, you know, there's some high-rated squads to get done. So into the Weekend League I go. This was Sunday night, and I hadn't played a single game of Weekend League. I'd only got back from Hull about 2-3 p.m. on the Sunday. So, yeah, it was you know, this is evening. This was getting later on into the day. And I'm up against a pretty solid squad for my first game of the weekend league. Ramirez was doing some nice work. Her first touch, by the way, her left stick dribbling with press proven is actually really solid. I quite like that playstyle plus now, which is good. I go 2-0 up with Timo Werner. Alvarez is then going to be able to whip one into Werner. Oh, by the way, I switched it so that Werner wasn't out on the wing. Alvarez is out on the wing, and I've got Werner and Ramirez up front. Because at least I know then, like, obviously Ramirez and Alvarez, my two newest attackers, I don't know all about them too much. So I want to put Timo up front for Premier League TOTS, just because I know exactly what to do with him. And then Alvarez has been quite good out wide so far. But we get a rage quit. That's nice. So we end up getting ourselves a rage quit in game number 1. And then Ramirez ends up putting me 1-0 up. Took me 40 minutes, actually, to score at the start of game number 2. And then in the second half, Chaplin's on. Ramirez is running through again, and she ends up making it 2-0. I had peppered this guy's goal for a while, and I finally got the second goal, which was nice. And then Chaplin is just going to go all alone, do it all himself with a little bit of RB dribbling. And we can get a 3-0 rage quit from against Dybala Desires. I think this guy did have a Dybala in his squad, though, which is quite nice. And I think you could probably Evo a Dybala to a solid level at this stage of the game. So we're 2-0. Things are looking quite good. And then I match this. That's a squad, isn't it? That's a really, really nice team. Of course, it already has the new Konate. But Ramirez just, you know, made Konate look kind of slow for the first goal. Just absolutely ran away from him. Ended up cutting back and getting the goal. Alvarez knocks it into Ramirez to Werner. He could just sort of wiggle as well, and then put me 2-0 up after 13 minutes. Now, this guy then sort of paused, and I thought I was getting a rage quit, but no, I think he was just adding a little bit of pressure and stuff in, because he turned out to be a major sweat. I got griddied after being 2-1 up. Bit of a strange one, but, you know, perhaps he was trying to get in my head. Perhaps it worked. I don't know. But it honestly felt like he just passed the controller to his pro player brother or something. It was a totally different rest of the match. I got 2-0 up so very easily, and then it was just an absolute battle for the rest of this game. It went all the way to extra time. I ended up conceding twice in extra time. And I'm now of the opinion that this guy was such a good player that I think he just let me get 2 goals to make it difficult for him, to give himself a challenge. Yeah, a tough one, a tough loss to take, because I was 2-0 up, but I got absolutely battered 5-2, and I was like, you know what, I think I need Konate. So we are going to commit to him for the end of this episode. And of course, what I will have is 17 games of Foot Champs to go on Monday, today, as you're watching this. So I'll be playing those, and in all honesty, I've probably got to get that all done on Monday as well, because Tuesday I'm going away to Cov. So, yeah, I'm not going to have much time. I'll only have time in the morning on Tuesday to probably finish up and edit and do some filming. So I'm gonna have needed to put those 17 games to work on Monday and today as we're filming this. I'm gonna get straight on it after this. And see what we can come out with. I'm sure it's not going to be a fun one. But hopefully we can get 11 for Prem Tots. I don't want to bottle it, but we'll see. We're 2-1 right now. And we can welcome to the club Ibrahima Konate, Ibu, 92 rated. Of course, I did have an 89 rated Fantasy FC. Loved that card. And now we've got one with 88 pace, 86 dribbling, 92 defending and physical. And of course, block plus, bruiser plus, and aerial plus. And he does have the silver variant of anticipate, which is also still very good. So a bit of a monster. Of course, we have guaranteed upgrade for Havertz coming in. He'll be getting a definite +2 after their victory in the North London derby, and them easily scoring over 8 goals. So that's awesome. We'll be up to a 94 Havertz before we know it. This is the squad that I'm sort of finishing with, because this gets me back up to full chem. It brings SEN back in, Rolfo's going to play left back. I'm actually going to bump Havertz up to Cam with a new chemistry style to hopefully help his shooting, because he's been very, very instrumental in my attack, even from that centre mid spot. So I'm going to go with him in the Cam spot with Kaká, Alvarez back up top with Werner, and then Essien and Modric holding down my midfield. Hopefully, that can give me a nice, sturdy squad for the weekend league. 17 games to go. I'll let you know how I get on with that tomorrow. There's a very high chance that I'll be streaming it today. So you want to come check my Twitch out, that'd be awesome. My friends, thank you for watching today. If you've enjoyed, hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new. And all of my social links, like I mentioned, are down below in the description. Come follow me on Twitch. We're super, super close to 10,000 followers. Have a great rest of your day, friends, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.